Hi everyone, my name is Blessy Vandebel from Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English. Welcome to a new episode of Let's Learn with Blessy. Our new topic is all about position paper. Our lesson 1 is what is a position paper?
First, we have our learning outcome. The first bullet is define a position paper and identify its key elements. Second, appreciate writing a position paper by recognizing its importance. And lastly, construct a draft position paper.
So first, let us know what is a position paper. A position paper is an essay that expresses a position on an issue. So our first bullet clearly states that the writer's opinion on a specific topic provides a foundation for discussion or debate. So clearly, position paper has an argumentative point, or it's a argumentative essay. Next, it gives arguments that support the opinion of the writer based on the facts collected. So, the writer, of course, must present logical reasoning and support it with evidences to justify their stance, to ensure that their viewpoint is well supported. So it makes the essay credible and valid. Okay? Last, author's view on a particular topic and uses evidence to support their stance. Of course, as I have said earlier, a position paper is not just personal opinion. So, of course, it must, and it relies on research and factual data to strengthen the argument that the writer provided. And also, you as a writer, you need to make it more convincing. So, all of your collected data or collected arguments, research, you must cite, you must provide citation, evidences, where did you get those sources, if those source is credible and such. Okay. Now, let's talk about the elements of position paper. So, we have introduction, body, and conclusion. First, we have introduction. So, this part illustrates the central argument, which can be presented through a brief description of the argument. So, it simply says that it presents the main argument and provides a brief overview of the topic that you want to discuss. So, this main argument or brief overview of your topic, you need to create a verse or paragraph that surely engage the reader or catch the reader's attention to fully read those other elements of your position paper. Okay? Second is the body. Of course, this is the part where this part illustrates the central argument, which can be presented through a brief description of the argument. So our body or the second element, which is the body, develops the argument with supporting evidences and facts and logical reasoning to strengthen the writer's position. So here in second paragraph or your second element that complete the essay is, or this is the part where you explain those claims, your provided argument that needed some evidence, citation, and such. So it is broader than your introduction, because as I said, it explains and support your arguments. So it is the part where your claims, you need to be concise and clear on your claims so that explain it well further, etc. on the second element, which is the what? The body. Perfect. And lastly, we have the conclusion. This part restates the main points, then summarizes the arguments made in the paper. Of course, here in your conclusion, it is, you will now conclude those arguments and evidences. So it restates the key points and as I said, it summarizes the arguments to leave a strong final impression on the reader. So it is your closing remark, etc. or quote unquote closing remarks, because you will just summarize and or describe your final claim without any convincing words and such. Okay, so we have the elements of position paper. First is the introduction, next is the body, and lastly the conclusion. So that's all for our discussion for today. And again, I'm Blessy Vandebel from Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English. And thank you for listening. Bye.